right, we've officially docked. We are here in Jamaica. It is hot, humid, and very beautiful. I love how mountainous it is here. Little bummer, Carnival doesn't really have much of a port. This is the port. So really, you're kind of forced to take a shuttle or a bus if you want to go to the beach or anything. We're gonna take a shuttle. We're gonna go to Dr. K's beach. I don't think, you can't see it from this side. You can see it on the other side of the ship, like where it's at. But yeah, so we're going to get off the ship here in a couple minutes, go explore Jamaica. All right, we are off the ship. There it is right behind me. We are officially on Jamaican soil. It is so hot and it took forever. I would have filmed getting off the ship, but it was stupid, crazy busy, packed. Everyone's trying to get off right now. But now we're going to go find a shuttle and head to Dr. K's beach. So when you walk into the building right outside where the ship was, I mean, this is all that you see. It's really not a whole lot. I think, okay, yeah, so if you booked any kind of tour or excursion, you go back there. It's all just the lines to get on the shuttles. There's really not a whole lot in here. All the shopping and everything is going to be over by the beach. Okay, so this is Dr. K's beach in Jamaica. It is a really beautiful and nice, clean beach. I think it's only about $5 per person for admission, so it is a very affordable beach. They do have inflated trampolines in the water. It is a bit deep, so you kind of do have to be a strong swimmer to get out there. But you can see just how crystal clear and blue that water is. They had a really cool dock that you could walk out onto, and this is just showing you again how blue and clear that water is. It was a lot of fun. I did end up swimming out to those trampolines and I broke my sunglasses, fun fact. Don't wear your sunglasses out to the trampoline and jump into the water. Alright, so we got off the bus. I wasn't able to get a whole lot of video. I sat in the middle. It was a cramped bus. But I got a little bit of like the city. It was probably about a 10-15 minute drive. You can kind of see the ship all the way back there. But we are at Dr. K's beach. You can see just how beautiful the water is. White sandy beaches, mountains in the background. We got a nice little view over here. I haven't gone in the water yet. The sand is hot. It is hot here. Yeah, we're gonna go swim. I think a little bit later we're going to eat some lunch. We're gonna get what the island is known for, their jerk chicken. And yeah, I'm gonna cool down now. All right, so we have gone swimming for a little bit. The water, it's not too cold. It feels perfect. It is a beautiful blue. We went out to the trampolines, jumped off that a couple times, and now we're drinking some good drinks. How's yours? They're strong.
Sex on the beach.
Yeah. We're in paradise. I freaking love it. So a common thing that you do see when you're on the ships, especially when you go to ports, people like use these ports to get married, and I am for it. I love it. Kind of give you a little preview. The only reason I'm telling you this is because it actually reminded me. There's someone right over here. Where is she? Right there, in a wedding dress. Like, is this not the most beautiful place to get married? I love it. Also, fun fact. So I told you, I'm drinking drinks, right? These things are strong. Like I would say 3/4 of it was alcohol. 1/4 was juice. $5. You eat 2 of these and you're gone for $10. Like, that is amazing. So we went ahead and ordered another round of drinks. The first time we did Sex on the Beach, which has the cranberry juice, orange juice, peach schnapps, vodka, and blue curacao, or blue curacao. I don't know how to pronounce it, honestly. The next one that we did is rum punch, which is juice, rum, syrup, and lime. We haven't gotten that one yet, so I am excited to see how that tastes. The first one, I do apologize, I did not get any video of it. I was just excited to try it. It tasted good. It was not very pretty looking. It was legit. It was gray. But I will get video of the rum punch. I do think it's kind of funny how the currency is so different here compared to like American currency. Because it freaks you out in a way. Because like, all right, so let's see. It says upgrade with premium liquor. You know, American, like US dollars, it's $9 extra charge. In Jamaican currency, it's 1,000. Like, right there, see, 9 and 1,000. So, it's kind of comedic just because it's so drastically high. It's funny driving past the gas stations. Again, I wasn't able to get video of it earlier because the bus was so crowded, maybe on the way back to the ship. But the gas stations, it says it's like $500 per gallon to fill up your tank, and it's like, what? But then you remember, you know, different currency, so it's fun overall. So yeah, I guess we'll wait and see. All right, I don't know if you can hear me. We decided to go up to the little restaurant area. It's the same place that was giving our drinks and everything. We decided we didn't want to sit on the bench just because we only have one chair and 4 people. So we went up to the little restaurant area, got a table. We're gonna order some food. I'm definitely, like I said before, gonna get the jerk chicken and then probably the fried plantains. Do you know what you want?
Jerk chicken too.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm breathing right now.
Oh, he's breathing. Peyton, what are you gonna get?
I haven't know yet.
All right, so we had 2 orders of jerk chicken and 2 orders of I don't know. So stay tuned to see what else we get.
Cool. Oh, it's a bean pizza.
All right, so our food came. I got the jerk chicken with vegetables and plantains. Here is what it looks like. It smells phenomenal. Oh, and then we also got a flatbread. It looks more like a little pizza. It's cute, but it smells wonderful. It has jerk chicken, tomatoes, bell peppers. A nice little smaller bite if you're not super hungry. So let's see how the jerk chicken tastes. That is wonderful. So, has a really smoky flavor to it. The jerk sauce, the seasoning, it's a bit spicy, a little smoky flavor as well. It's not overly salty. It's not super spicy that it's overbearing. Just a tad bit of a bite to it. But that flavor is absolutely wonderful. We'll try the veggies. So pretty good. It's just like a steamed veggie. There's not a whole lot of like salt or seasoning on those. Overall though, phenomenal flavor. I would definitely get it again. So 10 out of 10 on presentation, flavor, and quantity. All right, so we just finished eating. Oh my gosh. I could not stop eating that chicken. The flavor was just amazing. The spices, the smokiness of the chicken. Like, unless you've had jerk chicken, I don't really know how to explain what it tastes like. It's just very, I wouldn't say salty. It was a bit spicy. My lips are still tingling. But like the spiciness mixed with the smoky chicken, all in all, the combination was amazing. The plantains were super sweet. They were fried plantains. But even the veggies had like a really good flavor to them. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I was looking for my chair, I couldn't find it. But yeah, overall, the meal was superb. 10 out of 10. Probably one of the best meals I've had on this trip. We are done eating. I know we're getting back on the bus at 3. So we have about an hour and a half of playtime before it's time to go. One thing to note about being in the tropics or the Caribbean it will rain at least once. Kind of like Florida, you know? It's gonna rain at least once a day. We have one coming our way. You can see the mountains back there, like it's already kind of grayed out because of the rain. It's still sunny over here, so hopefully, we're fingers crossing it misses us. Probably won't. But right now, it's all the way over there. Big storm clouds. But yeah, I think every port that we have, it calls for a little bit of rain. Now, it's not gonna be one of those things where it rains every day. That's pretty rare. Usually it's just a quick storm. I think the longest it's ever lasted is an hour. But yeah, that is something to kind of keep in mind. Maybe bring an umbrella, a rain poncho, or honestly, if you don't care about getting wet.
All right, so here is just a little bit of the footage driving through the city back to the ship. It was cool getting to see all the different kinds of shops, restaurants. There was a casino. It was really interesting getting to see all of this because it's not what you would get to see back at home. It is a little bit different because, you know, we are in a different country. But yeah, it was really pretty. It is fun fact, they do drive on the opposite side of the road. I decided to get that Kentucky Fried Chicken because it is a 2-story KFC. I always thought that was kind of funny. And then here, we stopped at the light, and these guys, they didn't even ask, they just started cleaning the windshield. And our driver was so uncomfortable, he was just like, no, don't do that, like, stop. And whenever they finished wiping, they're like, give us money, and he was just like, no, stop. And you can see just how uncomfortable he looks. He's just like, really? But they were so mad, like, when they were done. And then here are some just cute little shops outside of the port for Carnival. They are still a little pushy, like, come here, come to this shop, but it is really cool. They do have some homemade things that we were definitely willing to try. But yeah, really fun.
All right, so we're in a little strip area right outside our ship. Our ship's right there. Bunch of shirts, with junk shops, but I did decide to try Jamaican sodas called DG. This one is a cream soda with a cute little cat. They also had grape, pineapple, and then it said cola, but it didn't really look like a Coke or anything. But yeah, we're gonna try it, see how it tastes. I'm sure it'll taste good. I mean, it's soda, so let's see. Sorry. It does taste like cream soda, but it has a bit of it's slightly different than like regular American cream soda. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's really sweet. It's not overpowering though. Like, overall, good purchase. Another popular soda here in the Caribbean is actually called Ting. My mom ended up getting that one. That one is a grapefruit flavor, but it's not super bitter. It's very sweet.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very refreshing.
So, if you ever come to the Caribbean, two good soda brands is Ting. Sometimes Jamaica has what's called Bigga. That was also very good, but we couldn't find it here. And then DG. Okay, so we are back on the ship. Overall, it was a really good day. I will say something to definitely look out for if you go to Jamaica. The people do try to, like, not necessarily trick you, but so we got on our taxi, right? And the whole time the guy was trying to say, I'll take you to this beach here. We will stop by the beach that we initially wanted to go to. We even asked before we got on if we were going to be going to Dr. K's beach, and he said yes. So when we're on that, we almost drove past it until my mom was like, are we going to stop? And he was trying to bribe us into going to a different beach. He was saying that Dr. K's beach was really gross and nasty, and like this beach that he wanted to take us was so much better. But like, as you've seen, it's a beautiful beach. So we were like, no, we want to get off here. And then we found out later that anyone that he takes to that beach, he gets half of their admission money. So definitely do some research before you come to these islands. Make sure you know where you want to go and everything. And you definitely have to be assertive. Another thing, at the shops, they are kind of pushy. I understand, you know, like that's their source of income. They want you to go in their shop and get their souvenirs and everything, but be prepared. They continuously kind of heckle you to go in their shop. If they give you a price and you don't necessarily like it, they'll be like, oh, I'll lower it. They don't really lower it a whole lot. You just have to be ready to face all of that, because it can be a lot. Like when we first got off the bus, we were surrounded by one guy who was trying to sell us weed, which is not illegal to sell, but it is illegal to buy in Jamaica. So watch out for that. Another person was trying to get us to buy bracelets. One girl was trying to have us like pay her to braid our hair and everything, and then it would just continue. She was like, okay, you go into my shop, and very overwhelming. So definitely keep that in mind when you go to these kind of places. Just be prepared for that. Overall though, very fun trip. The weather stayed perfect for us. It got cloudy towards the end, but it never rained. Was pretty sunny and hot for the most of the day. Getting back on the ship wasn't an issue, and we got here in plenty of time. So yeah, I'd say Jamaica was a pretty successful and fun day. Okay, so we just finished dinner. We went to the dining room again for an appetizer. I got the broccoli and cheddar soup. It was more on the broccoli side rather than cheddar side, but it was very creamy. It was very thick, but overall the flavor was very good. 10 out of 10 recommend. And then I also ordered the mozzarella sticks. I wasn't too big of a fan. They had a nice crunch to it. However, they weren't super fresh. So, or like it wasn't straight from the fryer. So like it didn't have that stringiness that mozzarella sticks usually have. But it did come with some marinara sauce. It had a nice crunch and everything. But if I were to order it again, I probably wouldn't. For my main course, I had the beef tenderloin. I got medium well, and it came with a really good au jus along with some green beans and potatoes. Flavor, I rather enjoyed the au jus. It was more like a gravy with the meat. I feel like the flavors were very complementary. It wasn't too salty. It had like a nice peppery taste to it. And then the au jus was more like a sweet gravy. And then for dessert, I got the, I don't remember, it was like vanilla and blanc. So it was like a vanilla cake. And then it came with this syrup type stuff that you pull open a hole in the middle of the cake, and then you pour the lemon syrup into and mix it all around. It was so creamy, a very rich dessert though. The flavor, it was super, super sweet, and I guess that the syrup stuff that you pour in it, it was a little too much. It made my stomach hurt, so I couldn't finish it, but the flavor was very delicious. We are going to have an early night tonight. We are going into Grand Cayman Islands tomorrow, but it's super early. I think we dock at 7 a.m. I'm not very happy about that because I like to sleep in, but it's one of those places where you have to take a shuttle to the island because they have a giant coral reef, so the ships can't actually dock at the island. So we have to wake up. The shuttle was like 30 minutes. So tonight it is going to be a short night. We're probably going to go watch one of the shows and then go to a comedy club and then probably call it a night. So I hope you enjoyed this cozy experience and check out tomorrow's adventure.